Hello my lovely Flosstube friends, I'm Tan, the monogamous cross stitcher, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you for subscribing and stopping by, and if you're a long time viewer, thank you for coming back to spend some time with me. So I've got a little bit going on in this video. This is my 2-year Flosstube-aversary. So yeah, those 2 years have absolutely flown by. I can't believe how fast it's gone, to be honest. I think my first year Flosstube-aversary, I was in Wales. This time I'm in Scotland. So maybe for my third, I might actually be in England, we shall see. So, what's been going on with me? So, since I last saw you, I have had a finish, I have had a new start, and I have made massive progress on my lung dog, so that's exciting. I've also got a little bit of haul to show you. Some of it is Ellie's fault. So Ellie is Stitching Bee, who I met up with twice since I last filmed my last video. More about that later, and I may have some giveaways coming in this video, so keep an eye out. Right, so the last month, so I'm actually on time this time. So these are my stitchy statistics for July, and I'm pretty impressed with the amount of stitches I did last month. I managed to do quite a lot. I managed to stitch on, is it 3 things? Managed to finish 2 things, and my new start was technically in August. That doesn't count for this month, but about 10,000 of those stitches were for my lung dog. So pretty good progress in that. I'm quite happy. Right, so before we go any further, I just want to tell you a bit about my time in Scotland. It's been challenging, to say the least. For my last 3 jobs, my clients never required a lot of company, so I had a lot of time to myself, it's always good, isn't it? This time it's been very challenging. My clients literally wanted me with all of the time, to the point where I was starting to suffer. Extreme overwhelm, burnout, you name it. Mentioned it to the daughter when she came, and she basically said she doesn't really need company all the time. And I says, well, I have tried to gently say, oh, you know, if you want time to yourself, let me know, blah blah blah. I says, but it's never really happened. She says the 2 hours break that I have each day is plenty. So I kind of was like, right, okay, well, the daughter must have had a word, because my client says in the next breath, next time I saw her, oh, well, you know, you don't have to sit with me, you know, I'm quite happy on my own. I thought, well, okay. So I've been having a lot more time to myself, which has been great. Plus the daughter is here at the moment, so I'm getting some afternoons and mornings to myself, which is why I'm able to film this video today. I've got an afternoon to myself, so while they're out, I'm filming this video, getting it all done on time, which is fabulous. So yes, I've got 2 weeks left here. I leave in 2 weeks yesterday, 2 weeks Saturday, so I'll be going home for a week, which I can't wait. Got my stitchy day, got plans with family, friends. I'm just can't wait. So looking forward to that. So since I last filmed the video, I met up with Ellie and we had a lovely day in Glasgow, sat by the River Clyde, I think it was, and did some stitching. We were going to go onto Glasgow Green, but unfortunately Transmit was on that weekend, which she completely forgot about, so we didn't end up doing that. But we had some nice stitching and we had a photo. So this is our photo by the river, and it was lovely to meet her. And then we planned to meet up again, which was last week, I think it was. She planned to take me to a different part of Glasgow, somewhere more scenic. So I met her in Partick, and then we went to a it's not so much a stitchy shop, but it does sell like wool and other bits of things and whatnot. So I did actually do a little bit of shopping in there, which I will show you in the haul section, which was completely all of Ellie's fault. So that is your fault, Ellie. I'm not taking any blame for any of that. So we had a lovely day. We went to drove through Greenock, I think it's called. Then we had a lovely stitchy session by, I don't think it was the beach as such. I think the beach was a bit of a 15-minute walk away, but we sat on a lovely picnic bench by the sea. What's the sea? Yes, I think it was definitely the sea. And just relaxed. It was lovely and warm, and it was just lovely. So this was the beautiful surroundings. It was just beautiful. And then another picture of us. So that was a lovely time. I don't think we'll have time, unfortunately, to meet up again for a long amount of time. Unfortunately, my bits of time don't align with her days off. So we're going to do meet up probably on my 2-hour break and have like a goodbye meal, because when I'm back in September, I'm back for 3 weeks, but I'm not back for long enough for us to meet up. So I'm not sure when I'll see Ellie again after then, but it's been really lovely meeting her and we've had a great time together, so that's good. Right then, we're going to move on to some stitching. So I've got a little bit to show you, which is good. So I'll show you my finish first. So this is the original chart. This is what was released by Christy. And of course, because Christy's an American designer, American designers tend to do the monthly July as quite patriotic. So she did actually release an international chart where she took the flag off and she put flowers. Unfortunately, I still felt it was a bit too patriotic for me. So I decided to start changing the colours. So this is what it looked like when you last saw it, and this is it now. And I am very happy with how it turned out. So I decided what I was going to do is I was going to do a mix of all the countries in the UK. So Ireland, Scotland, England and Wales. So I've just mixed the colours around. So as you can see, I love how it's turned out. I'm very, very happy with how it's turned out, actually. And then when I was just getting back to this, or while I was waiting for the palaver of my contact lenses coming, which, funny story, turns out that I can actually see close up. The reason I was struggling to see the fabric, which is why I ordered the contact lenses in the first place, is because my eyes was tired. So in the first week I was hardly getting any sleep here because I didn't know when she was going to call me through the night. Each night varied, so I struggled to get to sleep because I normally wear earplugs to sleep. So I struggled to get to sleep. When I finally got to sleep, she'd call me, and then I was just so tired that I couldn't see my stitching in the morning, or at night I was struggling to see, and I thought it was my eyes were just giving up on me. Turns out they weren't. So I finally got the contact lenses, put them in, and I thought, well, these don't make a lot of difference. And it turns out now I'm actually getting some better sleep at night. I can see again. So I've cancelled my eye test for now, and I'm going to go back to my normal contact lenses because everything's all good. So that was my finish. But then I was talking to Christy and she says, oh, I really like the colour conversion that you've done. And she says, I do agree that probably that is still a bit too patriotic for the international stitchers. So then she decided to release a new international pattern, and that was this one. So she's decided with this one to go with mauves and greens instead, which I think it looks beautiful. So I think if I hadn't have gone to the Bother and if I had the colours, then I wouldn't have done mine the way I did. I would have stuck to this one because that one is beautiful. But I am very happy with my finish, so that's the main thing. So that is my finish. I have a new start. This is what it'll look like when it's finished. And this is what it looks like now. So there's not a lot to say. I mean, I only started this yesterday. I just wanted to get a few stitches in ready to show you. So it's literally just a head. Literally just a head. So it turns out that there is 3 colours that haven't been used in the series yet. So I am having to leave those for now. So most of the colours I've got, apart from 3 of the colours that have been used in the other months, which I tend to keep all together in one bag. So I am going to use all of my colours I've got now, and then I will finish this when I get home, or if I don't get a chance to finish it because I have such a crazy busy week planned, that I will bring the colours back with me when I come back for 3 weeks. So that's my new start, and I just love this one. I think it's really cute. I did actually wonder what she was going to do for this one, but then when I saw the little ladybirds and the little watermelon slice, and look at the little picnic table with the basket, I was like, yeah, I love that, absolutely love that. But I am super excited for October because it is my birthday month and it is autumn, so I can't wait to see it. I thought she was going to send me a teaser, but she hasn't. She's making me wait, so I'm going to try and be patient. So that is my new start. Right, my whip. Now, I'm not going to take it out the frame, but I am going to try and show you as much of it as I can. So this is what it looked like when you last saw it, and this is what it looks like now. I just need to wrangle the fabric a little bit. So this is what it looks like now. So as you can see, I've just started the 6th band and I'm absolutely loving this. After the frogging incident back in May, I've made friends with it again and we're doing well, So I'm really enjoying this. There's a close-up. It's just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And this fabric, it never ever shows up. It tends to show up quite well at night. It shows up really well at night actually, so when I take pictures at night it just shows the true colour, but in the daytime it washes out really badly. So yes, that is all of my progress. I do have my flag with me because I am very quickly running out of black, so I'm gonna have to put that away again soon at some point. But I do have my black country flag with me, so I will continue on with that. Right, let's do the giveaways. So actually it was YouTube that informed me that it was my 2-year Flosstube-aversary. I knew it was coming up July-ish time, but I wasn't sure when. So I've got 2 patterns to give away today. I am going to give away Spring Quaker to one lucky person. So if you want a chance to win Spring Quaker, if you could put spring in your comments. And the other one I'm going to give away is Summer Quaker. So if you would like to win summer, if you could put summer in the comments, and I will pick a winner in the next video. Now, this is only going to be the UK because they are paper charts. I don't have them with me, which is why I'm showing pictures. but they are at home, so they are paper charts. So I am going to send them just UK. So if you can make sure you're 18 to give me your address, and be sure not to use giveaway, winner or anything like that in the comments, because we don't want any non-stitchers winning these charts. I'd like them to go to my lovely subscribers who have been here supporting my channel. So if you want to win, spring for the spring Quaker and summer for the summer Quaker, and I will do a random comment picker in the next video. Right, I think this is going to be quite a quick video, because I haven't actually been doing a lot of stitching, although I do have some plans, so we shall see how we go. Right then, and I also want to mention a floss tuber as well, so I will do that in shortly. So, haul. So when I met up with Ellie in Partick and we went to the stitchy type shop, she was selling some DMC threads, and I've seen a few people use these. I've seen Jen from Wolf Down the Rabbit Hole use them, and I have also seen Lauren and Kayla use them from Stitching with My Little. And I always wanted to grab some, but the price always put me off, because I think they're about £2 each maybe. So I thought, well, you know, when the need arises, I will get them. So Ellie told me that the cross stitch shop wasn't as good as proper L&S shops, but they did have some things in there. So they had some DMC and they had some kits and things. So I wasn't really going to buy much, but then I saw these, the Etoile, and they were literally 60p each, I think. So I was only going to buy like a black, a white, a grey, just some odd colours. And then I just went a bit crazy and I brought one of every colour that was in the basket. So look at all those beauties. The beautiful. You can't really... Oh, you can. You can see the sparkle in them quite well, actually. So the colours I have got for anyone that's interested is 550. Obviously, there's a C in front of these. 3799. 938, 814, 890, 907, 820, 699, 310, 554, Ecru, 318, 840, blank, 444, 995, 823, 798, 3371, 436 and 740. So I didn't do too bad. 60 odd p each. I mean, that's pretty amazing, isn't it? I couldn't not leave them there. So I thought if I get one of each colour, and then if I want to add a bit of sparkle to something, because, you know, you've got to love a bit of sparkle, then I can. So that was my haul from the Stitchy shop. Actually, I did buy something else, because Jen will tell you this, but when I was in Wales, I couldn't resist buying a Welsh mug. So I brought a Scottish mug. And this was the biggest bargain of all. Ellie thought it was hilarious. So unfortunately, the lady who owns the shop wasn't there at the time. I think she hasn't been very well. So it was someone looking after the shop. So she gave me this mug for £2. Now, the last time I brought a mug was in Wales, and I think that was about £10–11 for that one. And then any other mugs I've brought was the Harry Potter Studios, which were about like £16 to £18. So that was a bloody bargain. So this was the mug I got. And how cute is that? It is full of coffee, so I should be careful. How cute is that? And I thought it was a colour in its mouth, but it turns out it's not. It's actually a paintbrush. But it's just super cute. Super cute. And I had to get it. I was like, I'm going to have to get a Scottish mug, being as how I do have a Welsh mug. So that's what I'm using while I'm here. £2. How amazing is that? Ellie thought it was absolutely hilarious because she says, yeah, she says, they're definitely more than £2. They're at least like £9. And I was like, yeah, I was guessing they were going to be about that much. So that was my biggest bargain of the day. So I'm chuffed to bits with that. Right, my next haul, I was scrolling through Instagram, the way many of us do, and I stumbled across Scissor Tail Designs. Now, I wasn't following this designer, but every so often I get random posts pop up on my home page feed, and if it's a new design, if it's a designer, I'll have a look. Well, this popped up and I was like, oh my god, I love those, I need them. And I saw that the person was from America, and I was like, right, I'm gonna have to have a gander. So I got in touch and I said, I absolutely love that chart, where can I buy it? And she says, I'll DM you of the places I sell it. And I says, great. Well, she didn't get back to me, so me realising, oh, well, I should just Google it. And it turns out that they sell them pretty much everywhere in the UK. They sell them at Create Nostalgia, they sell them at, I'm sure it was Nimble Fimble was down as well. 123 Stitch, Arts and Design, and I've been meaning to use Arts and Design. It's actually based in Dumfries, so obviously not far from where I am at the moment. And I thought, oh, I'll go on there and get them from there. So when I was gandering at them, I found that it's part of a seasonal pack. So rather than just being one, you've got spring, summer, autumn and winter. And I was like, oh, I can't just buy the one, I need to get them all now. So this was the one I saw on the Instagram post. Oh god, sorry for the glare, it's terrible. It's better. So that's the one I saw on the Instagram post. Yeah, it's better that way. And absolutely love them. I mean, they're only 47 by 47, so they're not very big. And I love them. And you get the little button at the back as well to pop it into that one there. And I absolutely love them. I was like, yeah, I gotta get it. So this is Autumn on the Square by Scissor Tail Designs. And I wasn't going to get it straight away because I saw this one as well. And I put this is out of stock, and I put it as a notify me when it's available. And then when I saw that they were both in stock, I was like, yeah, I'm buying them. So I did. I just need spring and summer now. So there's winter, and oh, just look at it, it's beautiful. I mean, I'm not very Christmassy, I'm more wintry, so I love more wintry charts rather than Christmassy charts. There is a couple of Christmassy ones I've seen that are not really Christmassy that I would stitch. But how amazing is that? I love it. And she's got some other lovely charts that I can't wait to explore, you know, just because I need more seasonal stuff in my stash, you know. And the worst thing is discovering Exodo. I've now opened a complete new can of worms of paper charts. So yeah, just what you need. And my last bit of haul was this beast. So this was released on the 1st of August, I think. Now, that is my first long dog that I'm doing at the moment, and I'm loving it. But what I found was lots of people were stitching long dogs, but I could never find one that I loved the way everyone else does. And I saw that Holly the Cross Stitch Addict was stitching this one, Resistance is Futile, and I loved it so much I started doing it, and I'm enjoying it. So oh no, I have more haul. I don't have it here to show me, so I'll show you a picture, and then when I get home and I film my video at home, I Actually, I'll probably film my next video here, but I'll bring it with me to show you. That's what I'll do, possibly. I'll have a think about that. But anyway, so going off on a complete tangent, this thread I've been wanting to buy for a long time. So it's Silks For You, and it's all my favourite colours in one thread, and I absolutely love it. So I brought this thread thinking, right, I'm going to find another long dog to stitch, and then I'm going to use this thread. But trying to find a long dog that I love as much as Resistance was really hard, because they're not all to my taste. I'm not massive on, I do love looking at people's samplers, but I don't like stitching the alphabet myself or numbers. I don't mind some charts with like some words, but not a lot. So I thought, well, when I jump out to me eventually, I'm not gonna, when it's time, it's time. Like that happened with that fabric. I had that fabric in my stash since 2015, 2016. And literally, I started stitching on it now, 10 years later. So anyway, back to it. So I saw this chart was released on the 1st of August, and I completely fell in love. So this was Long Dog Samplings, Latitude, this one here. And just look at it, it is gorgeous. And when I zoomed in, I saw that, was it Nifty Stitch? I can't remember who it was, but I saw someone had shared it to the story, and when I saw it, I was like, I need it. So I zoomed in on it, and I saw that there was squirrels, there was dogs, there was cats, there was birds, there was literally, and all the motifs. I love all the motifs. There is still letters and numbers, but the way they're designed, they don't look like letters and numbers, they look like separate motifs. And I was like, yeah, and within about 5 minutes, I decided I was buying it. So I brought it straight away. And of course, struggled to get it into Pattern Keeper, but after some help from the lovely Lynette, the Yorkshire Stitcher, I managed to get it in. And I think that's going to be my birthday start. So going on to plans, my plan for this month is to finish August Cat. I also want to fully finish July Cat, possibly fully finish August Cat if I get it done before the end of August, which I should do, because I'll dig those colours out when I get home anyway and bring them with me. I do also plan to finish my long dog. Now, I have only got 2 bands left after this band. This band is quite a big band. But I've literally reached 66%. So I hit 60%. I can't remember what day it was. But by the time it got to the 1st, I did a little bit extra. So I'm at 66% now. So I'm hoping I can get this finished by the end of August. If I focus on that, in between focusing on my August Cat, then I could have a new start. But I don't want to start my next long dog until my birthday in October. But then I have planned to start Hocus Pocus in October the 1st. So I may have to have a rethink about that. I might have to have my Hocus Pocus, if I do that, as a new start, a stitch along with Amanda, but have it as my birthday start as well. Just early birthday start. I don't know what to do. But I do want to do some more seasonal stitching beforehand, before October. So I don't know if I want to start a massive piece again just yet. Or I don't know what to do. If you've got any ideas on what I should do, then do let me know in the comments, along with your giveaway words, spring or summer. Let me know what you think, because I would very much appreciate that. Right, Flosstubers, I do want to give a shout out to Cheesecake and Cross Stitch, the lovely shell. I have been meaning to give Shell a shout out for such a long time, but I don't do any notes because when I do notes I forget to look at them, so I just wing it. I do, honestly. I hold my hands up and say I just wing it. I hope I remember everything. Sometimes I don't, sometimes I do. And then I think, oh, I should have mentioned that. It's all right, I'll mention it in the next video. And then I probably don't. But I do want to mention Shell. She is a lovely UK floss tuber. I do enjoy watching Shell. She's got some absolutely gorgeous projects on the go. And she gets quite a bit done, to be fair. To say she's so busy with work, she does get quite a bit done. So I just want to give a big shout out to Shell. I also want to give a big shout out for Stitching Bee. Thank you very much for coming to meet me. It's been lovely spending time with you. I've had a lovely time in Glasgow when I've not been working. Work hasn't been too bad, but let's not get me wrong here. Everyone prefers to be off work, stitching away, quite happy, sitting in the garden. We have had some absolutely gorgeous weather here in Glasgow. Too hot, if you ask me. Came up north trying to avoid West Midlands summer. But it's been nice as well. It's been very breezy as well, so that's helped a lot. I also want to give a shout out to Stitching Magic, Lindsay. She has just opened a kofi shop and she has got the most gorgeous and painted needle minders. I absolutely love them. So I can't wait to see how she goes on with those because her paintings are just beautiful. So I can't wait to see what other needle minders that she does. And I also want to give a shout out to the lovely Charlie Feathers. I have been chatting to Charlie on and off for a while, and she also is doing me a beautiful commission of my boy. So I'm excited to receive that. Can't wait to see that. I am missing him so much, like crazy. And I have been told that he is moping about the house as well because he's missing me. So that really breaks my heart. But my sister did send me this super cute photo of him. I mean, just look at him. He's just my boy. So I'm looking forward to seeing him when I go home in 2 weeks as well. And I think that is everything. I think that's everything I wanted to give a shout out to. Oh, Bethany, yes. Bethany, the lovely Bethany from Ducks and Crosses, has started a new FlossTube channel as well. I also want to give her a shout out. So if you haven't been over to check her out, she's another lovely UK floss tuber, and I met her at Floss Friends for the first time, I think back in 2023, I think it was. So yes, definitely check her out. And I think that's everyone I want to shout out that I can think of. More next video. Right then, well, thank you all for joining me. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will see you next month. Take care, everyone. See you then. Bye.